Hello, YouTubes, and welcome to another night of hashtag that new mage and shenanigans with rating Hellfire rating. Gonna be switching over here to their mumble in a little bit, and that's gonna be the way it is. I'm gonna switch over there, Gary. Thanks for. It's nice to see you again. Hopefully,
I'll probably still be here for a while.
Okay. Hopefully, we'll.
Yeah, good luck with your raid.
Disconnected from server. Connected.
Well, fine.
Playing Diablo 2?
Yeah, playing Diablo 2. Only took me like 2.5 hours to actually get it to work on Windows 10.
Totally worth it.
Well, considering how its highest resolution is like 940 by like 760, kind of hilarious. It's like this tiny window in the middle of my freaking screen.
Ugh, awful.
Can you not adjust that?
Wait, where's Korea?
I'm working on
The
it.
resolution.
Korea's
You
just a
can-
little country.
You can put a full screen build.
You cannot play it. You
You're
cannot play
trying
it full screen.
Very, very pixelated.
Sab
No, I
researcher
mean, you
channel.
can't play it full screen because most video cards don't support that resolution anymore.
Gale entered channel.
It's a work in progress to get it to work so far because I need to make Ark play it.
Uh-oh. You should level through the game.
What?
Could you,
This is the
does
wrong
battle
gnome.
dot? No,
What?
battle
No,
dot is
that,
down
that's
for
definitely
for
the
doing
right
the land.
character.
That's definitely the wrong gnome.
Wait, what?
To be fair, this is not a gnome.
Why not?
Because Night Elf mages, of course.
We'll accept that answer.
We have a lot of night elves in this freaking raid group.
It's an alliance guild.
Wait till the demon hunters come out. And we all have to be one. Oh, God.
Well, I'm just gonna be switching
It's
class.
just an entire raid of.
Not freaking
We
race.
just need one paladin, which will be Kane, and the rest will be all demon hunters.
I just need another class to come out to replace rogues again.
They should have made it a maleware. I don't know why they made another fucking leather class.
Monk should have been male.
Yeah, that's true.
No, monks should be cloth.
Exactly. No, yeah, I agree.
Ah, can I get that again? Sorry, I was hitting escape.
Classic Alberters.
Thug life.
Well, this is actually pretty common for him because even when I was raid leading for his guild back in Kata, he would do that to me too. So this is par for the course.
This is weird. This is really weird. I think Korea might be dead because he's always here, always early.
Definitely.
Any of you know his number?
We don't even know if he has a voice. All we
They
know
don't
is
even know which gender.
Yeah, he could be mute.
we don't know what gender he is for sure. All we know is that he shows up to our raids and tops the damage meter, so that's all we really care about.
Here, check out my pet.
Are you sure he's or she is human? Not
Actually,
just a
we
computer
do know it's a
program?
guy. I even know what his profession is,
King
but
entered channel.
that's about the extent of it.
Wait, what am I checking out?
My pet.
Hold on, I gotta find a dwarf.
Along with the sailor's hat.
Ah! You're retarded. Did you show Ark your other pet yet?
Which one?
The griffin?
I hate that they come out with the wrong name. You gotta read or dismiss them and come bring them back.
I don't get it.
It's from Family Guy. Peter's trying to come up with a fake name. And he looks across the room and he sees like a P. Oh, no, he sees a P on his plate. He's all P. And he sees a woman crying. He's all tear. And then a griffin flies across the room. He's all Griffin. Yeah, that's it. Peter Griffin. God damn it.
And then the thought occurs, maybe that's how I was named.
I'm just gonna stick with Pug Life.
Whoops.
Triflin, what did you do?
Might have hit escape.
Alt F4.
I'll just be needing another summon is all.
That's a big goddamn pug.
Really big bug.
That's like a mount. Dude, I want to mount that guy.
That's a no mount.
Hey, Gale, you seem to have accidentally gone arms spec.
Nah. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Clearly an accident. You must have misclicked.
Oh, I should have bought him the little pirate hat.
Okay, so I hit escape again.
Now you're just being a dick.
What's the matter with you? Honestly.
I had to do my missions.
I gotta run to my garrison real quick.
And you were wishing someone will cure your mission condition.
There we go. I got it that time.
No, I gotta get another summons, please.
No. You know, I find this funny, DB.
And what would that be?
You're more pale than the dead night elf.
Yeah, well, such is life.
He's been dead for longer. Is all it means.
Yeah.
Wow. Gail gives me a cookie.
There, he's got a pirate hat on.
Thank you, Gale. Happy anniversary to the guild. Everybody gets a cookie.
Except for Kane.
Hooray.
What do we have that's appropriately bitter for Kane? Are there lemons?
Haunted herring.
Don't worry, I've got him. I got him covered.
Sour grapes?
Here, check it out. It's got a little hat on.
Dude, you and your pet, man.
Dude, that's just hilarious. Pug life.
And with the blood moon, I say it's a good time to start, right?
Seems to spawn every time we're out here.
You know, Ash is gonna go postal one of these days.
I want my blood!
Just tell me your addresses.
So, Breeze, you have a trade blocker, don't you?
No, I didn't think so. I'll check.
Because every time I try to trade you a cookie, it says you're busy.
Oh, it was block trades. I have no idea why I didn't do that.
Pretty sure you did, and you're just lying about it.
I'll stuff it up your butt, King. Sideways.
I like that I can make pets bigger than me.
Too bad you don't have the duplicate thing, because then you could be a pug with your pug.
Oh, I know, that's next. I'm at 53 right now. Oh wait, I got it. Hold on.
I'll have you know, Gale, I'm eating all of those at once right now.
The King of Pop, ladies and gentlemen.
So what are we waiting on?
We're going to all say a silent prayer for Bob because he's not here, even though he signed up, which means he has died.
Yeah, I'm currently writing a eulogy right now. He's dead. Nah, he's done it before. I'm sure he'll show up eventually, if not, whatever. No, we're just going to TheArkaras tonight. Work on him until, like, about 30-20 minutes or so is remaining, then we'll pop over and do, like, heroic assault real fast.
We're going to foil all your carefully laid plans with a one-shot.
Well, it's fine. If we kill Zul real fast, we can probably kill Bader off, like, 3 attempts, then go to Arkamon, so...
Yep. Especially with, I was going to say 2 healers, but I guess we've got 2.5.
No thanks.
Haha. Conscripted.
That is true, though.
Oh, I guess this trash is tied to Fell Lord. That's nice. But all this shit was still up.
No one likes Michael Jackson? Whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it was funnier when it was topical.
Yeah, I just ate all of those mammoth meat scale. I appreciate that.
It was a week-long thriller course someone was selling out here. Like, that's what you'd do for like 2 hours a night, every night. Talking about Michael Jackson.
No, I don't want your goddamn cookie. Can anyone CC aberrations here? I know hunters usually do it, but... of course it's late. Okay, well, I don't think anyone can CC the Void Scribe, so it's not a big deal. Just pull them both and kill Weapon Lord first. Mainly just don't kill the Void Scribe because it's annoying, but...
Oh, I'm healing, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm not sure you can banish him like Harry. He's an aberration. You might be able to. Oh, nice. Okay.
Do you want the burgers on heels?
Yeah, I probably will need it.
Heel burger.
Whataburger.
It's good for you. It's a guy I like showing off my shield anyway. With my captain's hat.
Better taunt this fool off of me. I've got
No,
4
just
stack.
let it go to 9. Remember, it increases your damage done. As long as you don't let it hit 10, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it just makes you do more damage. Then when you hit 10 stacks, you like explode after like 10 seconds. It's not a big deal.
Oh, I see. I misread it. I thought I was taking more damage in addition to doing more.
Gale trying to buff his own damage there, I see. Pad some numbers.
Wait, what did I do?
You took a stack.
That was completely intentional.
See? Like I said.
Yeah, because everyone looks into that trash DPS, I know when trying to find new guilds, I link on my trash DPS.
Hey man, the less time you spend on trash, the more time you spend on wipes. Come on.
True enough.
Why can't I cast Guild Banking during combat?
Standard answer. Blizzard hates fun.
Because you couldn't eat the food you withdrew anyways.
Hey man, I'm withdrawing tonics.
Start over on the side I'm at, guys. Alright, marker's up for a reason. The first phase, we tank the boss on the green. Second phase, we tank him on the red. The Fell Surge, everyone goes to the orange, drops it off there. We hit the Void phase, we go over to the other side. We drop the Void phase on the moon. I guess I'll be soaking the, or not soaking, but I'll be doing explosions myself, I guess. Which is 5 DPS. I can't really expend any DPS to go do it, so we're probably going to be falling behind as is. I will take care of them. Just means it's going to be a little bit rough for healers. Plus, I'm the only one that probably actually knows how to do them. Anyway, yeah, phase 1, we tank him on the green here. Got your Fell Surges on the orange. Make sure we kill all the imps before we move over to the other side. As soon as the imps are dead, I'll call for it. We'll move over to the other side, tank the boss at red. Range kind of stack up any point over on that side, doesn't matter where. Just make sure you can drop the Void Surge on the moon there. Then I'll kind of take care of explosions. Make sure you're not standing underneath the, whatever the fuck they're called. I need to look it up real fast. The Unstable Void Fiends. Be a little swirly underneath your feet. If you get hit by those and they teleport to you, it's going to spawn void underneath you. I do not want that to happen. The only green and purple we should have is from the surges. That's it. Shouldn't have anything else, otherwise it's going to get very, very messy. Tanks, make sure you're ready to pick Omnis up. When we go over to that side, he likes to spawn back towards ranged, so just be ready to pick him up. Achillean in the first phase, he spawns pretty much right next to the boss, that's fine. Damage is split between them, so feel free to cleave. Passive cleave is fine. Stuff like that, especially for the imps. Area, I know it's a minute cooldown whenever you can. If we have imps kind of spread out, if you could grab them all in, that'd be great. Phase 1 and phase 2 aren't really too bad. It just all depends on where our DPS is. If it's not where it's at, especially missing Kriya tonight, I'm probably going to bring in the other Kane and have Owl go back to DPS just so we can squeeze a little bit more out. This fight is absolutely a DPS check, so just remember to watch your debuffs. You get Fell Singed. Never interact with the purple. If you get the Void, whatever the hell it is.
Touched?
Void Touched, yeah. Don't interact with any green. That goes for the black holes from Omnis as well. If you are Fell Singed, do not soak a black hole. You will cause an explosion. Same thing with the orbs that come from the imps. If you are Void Touched, do not soak an orb that comes from the imps. And if you are Fell Singed, do not stand, any purple. Just watch your debuffs. I know what I had to do in my other guild is I had to set up a weak aura for myself so I could actually watch my goddamn debuff because I wasn't paying attention. Like 25% of my screen, I have a giant icon showing me if I'm debuffed or not. It's about the only way I could do it. Other than that, doesn't really matter who tanks the ad and who tanks whatever until we get to phase 3. In which case, we need to have a designated Fel tank and a designated Void tank. Because he rapidly switches between the two. He'll do a Fel strike, and then he'll swap over to Void, and then he'll do a Void strike. And if you get hit with Fel strike, and then you get hit with Void strike, you're going to explode. So tanks, you guys need to make sure to taunt him every time he switches colors. When he hits 20%, we enter phase 4. That's when we finish the rest of the ads up. We hero, we stack onto the boss, chain healing cooldowns, and kill him. The way the boss's health works out is when a Killian dies, he's roughly at 65%, and he'll call in Omnis. When Omnis dies, he's roughly at 35%, and then it's 15% of a little bit of hecticness. Once you hit 20%, ad stops spawning, and it's just a healing check there. Yeah, remember guys, this fight is absolutely 100% an ad fight. Don't focus on the boss. If there's imps up, don't focus on the boss. If there's void fiends up, don't focus on the boss. You know, you can focus on the boss when the Killian or whatever the fuck are up because they split damage. But if there's ever imps, there's ever void fiends, you need to be on those ads all times. They don't do much, but they cause a lot of trouble if they're up for a while, long time.
So I am pulling the boss right here, correct?
Yep, tank him right there. Like I said, Fel surges, we go to orange. It's pretty much right behind us. The strategy is dependent on everyone moving there, not tunneling and just fucking standing still. If you get Fel surge, no exceptions, you go to orange, or you get as close to it as you can. It's normal mode, so you can stand on the fire a little bit. Like I said, just kind of stand next to it, and then right as the debuff's about to fall off, go stand on the fire real fast and drop it on the fire there. That kind of maximizes our space. So.
But don't fall off the edge of the cliff.
Right. You can fall off. It's very, very easy. So, alright. Whenever you guys are ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No matter how it all ends, die. Pay for it. These gaps in reality, I must tear them wider.
Okay, we're gonna have our first surge once he's done. Remember, guys, get to orange. Or you can stack on top of each other too, it's fine. Okay, get these imps. If there's ever imps up, they are the priority, same with the void fiends. Try to stun and interrupt them as much as you can as well, and less orbs you get, the better. Good job, they died really fast. Imps. Good, they're right underneath the boss. It's perfect. Cleave them down. Surge. Remember, get as close to orange as you can. Right as it's about to fall off, you can jump into the green. Imps. Good, we're getting decent spawns with them. They're actually staying grouped up. It's nice.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, kill these imps before we move. As soon as these imps are dead, get over to the other side. There's a warlock to hold down. Still seeing a couple people on the boss for some reason. Get on the imps. I'm serious, please. Alright, get to the other side. Guys, please, for the love of God, I saw 3 people still on the boss. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not kidding about this. Seriously, get on the goddamn dads. I don't care what the fuck your DPS is, just do it right. I'm gonna clear some of this green out, watch out. Kind of right in the center if you want to move the boss.
Move him where?
No, just leave him, we're fine. Guys, if you see this green that's right here, watch out, I'm gonna clear it in a minute. Kill these void fiends, guys. Melee or ranged. Ranged, focus on the void fiends, melee on the imps. Can someone, anyone, just go pick up some purple and go run into that green in the center? I don't care who you are, just pop a cooldown when you do it. There you go, good job. These ads are getting out of control. People, you guys need to switch. Yeah, people exploded in melee because the fucking void fiends are up for way too long. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm seeing two people that have 1.5 million damage done on the void fiends, and the third person has 500,000. Shouldn't be that big of a discrepancy. The imps look fine. It's rather equal on those, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm just going to bring the other paladin in. I'm not comfortable with it on this character. We need the DPS. We're kind of lagging behind. Like, significantly.
Just took the wrong portal.
Well, that was a good phase 1 though, guys. Just need to stay on those ads. I know there's a lot of them, but still, it's just stay on the ads, get the boss in time.
That spell isn't ready yet.
You wanna throw me an invite there, DB?
Still recharging.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Caniac is still the leader, so I can't remove him, but...
Oh well. It'll toss lead over eventually. This is probably the last roadblock before Arkamon that we have left, so... Manoroth falls right over, so... It just takes a while. Just a long fight. This one is absolutely a pretty solid mix of mechanics, and it's also a pretty hard DPS check, too.
Did you get that summon, Kane?
I didn't, and it might have been on a loading screen, but I just zoned in, so... There we go. Owl, you can go back to DPS. Okay, anywho. Like I said, solid phase 1, but like I said, it's kind of hard to screw that up, but that was good. Phase 2 was okay until we started getting the Void Fiends, and we didn't kill the first set until the other ones came out, and that's bad. Like I said, guys, I just rudimentarily went through the DPS there, and I saw 2 people still on the boss while we had a couple imps up. It's imperative that we get those imps down because we need to move before the first set of Void Fiends come in, otherwise they like to go into melee. That's why we kill those imps before we move, and then we go, and then we'll have the Void Fiends. It's very, very important we do it in that order.
Can we fix the group?
Yes.
Thank you.
So before we go, is there anyone that's still unclear about anything in this fight and how it works? Okay.
Sorry, the black holes or whatever, they just spawn on the ground and someone runs in them or something?
It's a ranged mechanic. Yeah.
Alright. Completely forgot about it.
Yeah, melee, don't bother with it. It's too far out of the way for you guys. Just make sure, like I said, pop some sort of damage mitigation, or when you go into them, 2 people's enough to do it without killing them. Hell, I can solo soak it myself with just Divine Protection up. Like I said, just make sure you don't do a black hole if you have the green debuff, because you will explode everybody. Pretty much, yep. If you kill them fast enough, you should be fine, but we cannot ignore them. It's not an issue of like, oh, just don't have time to DPS the boss, so I'm killing Void Fiends. Well, if that's the case, then we don't have the DPS for this, so. It's set up in a way that you should be able to do enough damage to get through them, so. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Like I said, one of those fights that I don't care what the fuck your DPS is, just do it right and it's fine. I should say that for every fight in here, I don't care what you pull. Unless obviously like way behind the metric or something. Here's his first surges, or whatever the fuck. Said, I don't know what melee is going right off to the side of orange, but we're trying to stack them up as best we can so we don't have fire spreading from 2 different places. That's why we kind of have that stack point. If you can't make it,
that was my bad, sorry.
It's alright. And we're just stacking them like that because the fire kind of overlaps and it only comes from one place. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the other side now. Guys, we have a Warlock. Ah shit, we got Spell Surge at a bad time. Should have set the wait, that's my fault. Okay, watch out from this fire that's back on this side, I'll clear it first. I'm just gonna let fire come from the Void Fiend here, so watch out. Okay. Same thing again. Omnis is up, he's on the back, like I said.
I can't get him to come to me.
Yeah, he likes to not move. There's a lot of imps up, guys. Remember, melee, that's your job.
Yeah, we were clearing some on the other side of the room.
And these Void Fiends been up way, way too long. You're pretty much having free reign back there. Do Void Fiends? Okay, watch out. I'm gonna clear some of this shit over here, so... Watch this green that's right in the middle of this side. I'm gonna kind of clear it out. Okay, watch this green that's close to the left here. Okay, we got a lot more space now. This is good. Watch the green and the purple in the back there. It's gonna... Yeah, it just exploded. Good.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, melee, watch out to the side where Omnis is at. I'm gonna clean some of this green up. Just watch out here.
Beware.
Good, we got a lot more space now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the same thing again, melee. Watch out the green. It's kind of by Omnis.
Beware.
Okay, that's good. Center's very clear.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, as soon as Omnis dies, everyone gets to the center of the room. We're gonna have Void Surges and Fell Surges at the same time. Get to the center, guys. Okay, watch out for some of this green towards the stairs. I'm gonna clear this out. Remember, go to the green with your Fell Surges. Go to the right with the purple.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let these two in the middle meet. Remember, guys, stay on the ads.
DB moved in from Gank by the
Keep
server.
DC'd, yeah.
I'm back on Mumble, but I'm getting into the game.
Onitako entered channel.
Three, two, 1.
Well, considering you guys were DC'd for quite a while, apparently that wasn't awful. So, Gale, from seeing what I was doing there, do you think you can handle clearing around the melee then? Did you kind of understand like my methodology and seeing what I was doing?
A little bit. Just sort of like if it was getting big and close, you went and cleared it out.
Yep, and you know how to do that, right?
Just go stand in purple, then go stand in green.
Yep. Like I said, what I might do instead, if you're good enough at it, Ashelia, if you pop faint, you can clear like fucking like 3 patches at once. Like that's what we do in our other group. We have a fucking rogue just sprint around all over the goddamn place, and you can clear like 90% of the platform in like 6 seconds.
I can try that.
Okay.
The debuff called Fell Touch.
Yeah, like you saw the green and purple, obviously, but you need to kind of do, and if you're not comfortable with it, just let me know, and I'm sure we'll get around it. It's just normal. You know, I was able to clear a lot of it just by myself, even. Is if you see kind of the green getting close, and you need to make more space, just go grab a bit of purple from the little purple that's on the ground and go run into the green. Now make sure you pop faint or something, you can soak a lot of stacks of it. The only thing is, every time you set up an explosion, you take like 50% more from the next one, so you gotta be careful, that's why you're popping faint. But like I said, if you're not comfortable with doing it, let me know. Does anyone have a Jeeves? I should have repaired while I was downstairs, but I didn't.
There you go.
God damn, I dropped the wrong feast.
Thanks, man. DB, you're gonna have to invite him because I'm on a different realm. So when did you guys disconnect?
We were only disconnected for maybe 5 seconds total.
Okay. Yeah, a couple things I saw there anyway is that we had a lot of green on the purple side. We should have none of that. If you're ranged, I know you're busy with the ads and stuff like that, but we need to be soaking those orbs that come from the imps. Cannot have green and shit over on that side. We were running out of room very, very fast. Same with melee. You guys need to stun and interrupt those best you can. Like I said, I know it's hectic, so it's not an easy fight with a small group, I'll say that. You know, when you have 20 people and you have 5 people get fell touch, well, it's only, you know, 25% of the group. But if you have 10, you get 5 people with it, it's half your group. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why they didn't change it to only like 2 people get fell surged, but seems to be kind of the issue for the last fucking 3 raids. Yeah, have you done this at all, Oni, or I don't remember.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. So phase 1's pretty easy. Taking the boss on green. As a healer, it's not a huge deal. You don't have to worry about killing the ads or doing anything specific with those. If you get hit with Fell Surge, you got to run over to orange, stack on orange. Once you get more and more fire on this section, this side of the room, just get as close to orange as you can. It's okay to step into the fire for a second and drop your debuff. Just make sure you're not standing in it for 10 seconds, because it does do a stacking thing. Once we hit phase 2, we're going to move over to the other side. If you get hit with Void Surge, you're going to drop it on the moon, and make sure you only drop it on the moon or in that general section. Reason for that is because half of it will go into the stairs, and the other half of it will just kind of go the other way towards the edge of the platform. I'll be handling the explosions for the ranged. Shelia, like I said, if you're comfortable doing it in melee, that's great. You won't have to do it that often if we handle it properly. Just make sure we're interrupting and stunning those imps. It's very, very important. For that side, Oni, it's we have these little unstable void fiends. There'll be a little swirl underneath you. All you got to do is just sidestep it. That means the ad is teleporting to you. If it reaches you and teleports on top of you and you don't move, it's going to spawn purple underneath you, and that's bad. We don't want any purple outside of coming from the void surges. Phase 3, we get to deal with the void surge and the fell surge, plus the imps, plus the void fiends, but no ads, just a push to 20%, and then 20% we have no ads or anything. We finish just those. We stack up, pop healing cooldowns, kill the boss. The whole mechanic of this fight is the interaction between green and purple. If you touch any of the green fire and then you get hit with anything that's purple, you will explode and you will hurt everyone around you. Same thing, if you get hit with purple and you touch anything in green, you will explode. That means if you stand in the purple and you don't realize it, and then you get hit by something that's green, you're going to explode, and otherwise as well like that. Now, it's not fatal damage, but if you get hit by it enough times, it absolutely will be. It's just watching your debuffs and realizing what you can and can't do. For the black holes, when it comes to the second phase, we'll only get them while Omnis is up. Make sure you are not debuffed with the green. It's called Fell Singed and Void Touched. Fell Singed is green, Void Touched is purple. If you have the purple debuff, it's fine to soak the black hole. It's not going to mess with you. If you have the green one, do not soak the black hole. You're going to go in there, you're going to cause a Shadowfell explosion, and you're going to hurt everybody. Like I said, it's just, you know, I can guarantee you 99% of my wipes in this fight have been due to people exploding and not realizing what color they are. Other than that, it's just a very simple kill ads, don't stand in fire sort of stuff.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No matter how it all ends, die. These gaps in reality, I must tear them wider.
2, 1.
That was perfect, guys. So look how neat and condensed it is back there. It's perfect. It'll start to spread, obviously, but it's very important to get a good start on it. Alright, imps are up. For those chains, just make sure you guys run away from each other and break it at like 20 yards. Didn't explain that, but I figured I was just smart enough to understand it. At least I compare this attempt with the fire compared to the last one, just how much better it looks. It's just amazing how better it is if you just do it properly. Drop these void surges and kill these imps. We're gonna have another set of imps after that, but that's fine. Should go ahead and just move now. Ah, fuck it. God damn it. Now, kill the imps. Ranged. Make sure everyone's over on this side. Melee to stay on the boss. I'm gonna try to get these void fiends to move into the melee, or not the melee, the ranged. Drop your void surge by the stairs. Alright, once those imps are down, remember ranged, your job is the void fiends 100%. Good job. Yeah, look how much better that green is this time, guys. It's so much better. It's silly. Go ahead and drop that back by moon there, try. Alright, I'm gonna go clear a bit of the screen. Yeah, this is perfect, guys. Don't stand and stuff. Make sure you continue to kill ads. This is probably the cleanest I've ever seen it. Go do a bit more green here. Remember, you see any of those green orbs flying out, make sure you try to pick those up. Just be careful, if you intercept any of those, don't touch anything that's purple. If you do, it's not the end of the world, just don't do it multiple times. As a matter of fact, watch this purple that's by the stairs. Get away from the stairs here, guys. I'm gonna clear this up real fast. Excellent. Oh, we don't have green there. Oh, that actually worked out really well. Alright, watch this green and purple back here. I'm gonna clear this shit out. Okay, everyone on the boss, make sure you still continue to kill the ads though. Omnis and what's his face are dead though, so once we get them to 20%, we're gonna stack in the center. This looks perfect. Drop your surges on the left over by green, guys. Remember, everyone gets to the center of the room now. Or to kill, or still continue to kill these ads and imps and stuff. Okay, watch this green. That's by the. Oh, never mind. Yeah, remember melee to watch out for. Oh boy. You can't not have any of those void fiends in melee. It's kind of a bad move there. That was so good too. God damn it. I think some people just stood in the void fiend in melee, and that's what exploded it, though. So let's examine that.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Void Fiends look good, DPS wise, and Pyromaniacs look good. Alright, people are prioritizing them at least.
3, 2, 1.
Hmm. So I did not get fell touch the entire fight.
Yeah, ideally you should never
I mean,
have
not
to clear.
void touch. Void
No,
touch.
yeah, you get Void Touch by going and touching the purple, but I didn't never want you to clear that time, so I never called for it. It was fine. We had so much space until the end there, and that was because we had a Void Fiend to get into melee, so.
Alright.
Like I said, I hope everyone saw now how much cleaner that was when it's properly executed and things are handled right. Like I said, the attempt before compared to that one is like fucking polar opposite. It's not a very hectic fight if you do it properly. If you don't do things right and you ignore shit, it's fucking insane. Said it's just patience and actually listening to me, because contrary to popular belief, I do know what I'm talking about.
What?
So you want us to throw common sense out the door?
Yeah.
I can do this.
Well, at least you didn't blink off the platform.
Wait, did you blink off the platform?
I
Mark?
totally did. I like right at the edge, and I tried to move, and it just off the ledge I went.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
And we have video of it too.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, you're joining the Korra club there. Cause what did he do? Casually sauntered off the back.
Oh yeah, he just fell right off.
Well, I was on the back third over there, and I had fell surge, and I was like, crap.
I think he was just trying to get out of the way of everything. Kept backing up, bam, over the edge. Awesome.
But yeah, now that we kind of get phase 1, phase 2, as soon as we get phase 3, guys, remember that's why we're keeping the center clear. We go back into the center. You drop your fell surges on the same side as we're doing before, and you drop your void touches on the other side, which is the red side. That's why we go in the middle, so you can get to each side properly. This is the phase where a lot of the clearing is going to happen, so you're going to have to be careful. I'll kind of be calling out sections that I'm going to be clearing, so just watch out. Once you get the boss at 20%, it's not very hard, especially with the healing power we have, so.
Yeah, me and TB kind of had a little faulty miscommunication there on the taunting, but I think we got it squared away.
Yeah, first time seeing it and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, when it comes to those Void Fiends too, guys, if they ever do pop in a melee, which it can happen, watch for those little purple swirls. If you let one hit you, it's pretty much instant death for the melee, because you're going to have so much green and purple meeting there. Ideally, it shouldn't happen, just because they try to spawn on range, but if the range gets too close to the tanks, that will happen. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No matter how it all ends,
It's not ready.
then die. These gaps in reality, I must tear them wider.
2, 1.
3, 2.
Alright, Hell Surge. I'm bringing it to orange case. And we're gonna have summon melee because Owl didn't move. Come on, guys. It's so good last attempt. Don't fucking up now. DBM even makes you say something. It's hard to miss.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Surge.
It's not ready. It's still recharging. It's still recharging. It's not ready. It's still I cannot use that highlighter. It's still recharging. It's not ready. I can't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, kill these imps. Hurry up and kill these fast. Alright, go ahead and move. Next imps are in another 10 seconds, so. Remember, whoever gets the first Void Surge, you drop it on Moon.
3, 2, 1.
I'll kind of dance with these fiends here so you guys continue your DPS. It's usually my job. Okay, I'm gonna start working on some of this purple, or green rather.
Four,
Alright, Omnis is right in the center.
1.
It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Come here, you fucking cunt.
I can't cast that yet.
Beware.
That spell isn't ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's still recharging. It's not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
3, 2, 1.
That spell isn't ready yet. I cannot use that item yet. That's still
Beware.
I'm gonna take some more green out.
2, 1.
Maybe.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. It's not ready.
Okay, bringing this void dude over.
I can't cast that yet.
3, 2.
Still void fiend up, guys. Don't ignore him.
3, 2.
I'm gonna go take Sarah's green.
It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Beware.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
4,
That's still
3,
recharging.
2, 1.
I can't cast that yet. It's not ready yet.
Okay, watch out. If you're by the stairs, be careful. I'm gonna get rid of some of this purple here.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I cannot use that.
Oh shit, we got some green on that side.
Still recharging.
That's fine.
Beware.
Okay, everyone start moving to the center of the room after this black hole. Watch it if you're a green. Alright, move to the center of the room. Everyone else. Stay on these ads, however. I'm gonna clear this green over here, so watch out. If anyone's still over here, get out of here. Alright, good. But continue to drop your green over by green and drop your void over by purple.
4, 3, 2.
Remember to stay on these ads, by the way. Do not slouch.
Taunt, taunt, taunt.
My bad.
Remember, range, kind of be back by the stairs if you can, so the void fiends don't get too close to melee. Okay, range, try to get to the other side of the room. I'm gonna clear some of this close green out. Get away from the green, get away from the green, get away from the green, get away from the green. And Trifon blew it up anyway. That's fine. Remember, Trifon, that was the wrong way to run that. You want to run the purple to the right and green to the left.
I misread it.
Taunt.
Okay, watch this, guys. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
2. I can't cast that yet. Still recharging.
4, 3, 2,
Taunt.
1.
Okay, be careful with what you explode now, guys. Do not step in stuff. Watch your colors.
Still recharging.
Got a lot of decent space in the middle. This is good.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. 3, 2, 1. Still recharging.
Melee just exploded.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, watch out. This purple and green's gonna be right there in the center. It's gonna clear it out. Good, we got some nice space. Move the boss back towards the stairs if you can. You guys finish these ads. Okay, go ahead and heal him. Finish the rest of these ads, guys. As soon as these Void Fiends are dead, stack up under the boss. Alright, stack up. Everyone stack up, stack up, stack up. So for the next explosion, drop your barrier trifling. I'll call for it. Okay, go ahead and drop it. Remember, guys, just be smart. Oni, go ahead and drop your healing tide. Get rid of your surges here, guys. Out of the group, out of the group, out of the group. Any personals you have left for the next one, go ahead and drop a Spirit Link if you want. There, we got this. That was very nice, guys.
That's a fun boss.
Yeah, that was so much better than what I saw like 2 attempts ago.
Oof.
Yeah, it is. I really like this boss. He's cool. It's something that's actually new for once.
Yes, gold.
And more goddamn gold, because Lord knows I don't have enough.
That's exactly what I mean, Owl. Oh, Khadgar should put a portal down, I thought. Maybe he doesn't. Oh, I guess we'll have to go back. Okay, now we go to Manaroth. We'll do like an attempt or two, and then depending on how those go, we'll pop on normal. Or heroic can do assault or whatever. No, that was very, very good, guys. Like I said, once people kind of switch to the ads and watch the colors and stuff, it's a pretty simple fight.
And way too many people trying to say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna come up at your feet."
Yeah.
I was like, DB's like going, Todd, please, and I'm going, I'm moving. Give me a sec. Trying to do 4 things at once here.
That's not enough, you must do 5.
Yeah, just talk to Khadgar here and he'll port us up. Or maybe not. Do we have a boss that's up still?
Did we do Tyrant this week yet?
I thought so.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah, we did do Tyrant.
All that's left is Manaroth and Arnold.
I guess if you go back to the entrance, like the Iron Bulwark, there should be like a Destructor's Rise portal, I think. I guess we'll use mine.
I'm gonna go grab another seal.
Yeah, we're gonna take our 5 here anyway, so. Yeah, be back at like 12, 11-ish, guys. 5-6 minutes is fine.
No, we'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Also, apologize for not talking much. I generally don't talk a bunch while we're raiding, just to keep voice comms clear.
A dark wind is blowing. Beware the burning sky. This curse has not broken me yet. Deep to the shadows.
I need to make a like Hellfire, will be back or something. It almost looks like it would be the end from that graphic.
Observe and reflect.
So, how do I get where we're going?
If you go back to the entrance, there's a portal on the right side to the Destructor's Rise.
Oh, looked right past that.
Yeah, I don't know why Khadgar isn't sending us a portal up here, considering we killed all this before, but...
You don't like us.
Oh, I think because we're using my lockout, like on this character, and I had brought the other Kanan for Tyrant and Zool, I think.
Yeah.
That makes sense now that I think about it. Oh well.
Wait, is heroic and normal split again, finally?
Yeah, it has been for, well, like since fucking Hop.
Sweet.
Just checking who's back. I think Sabrice needed a second, so I'll wait to explain it till she's back.
Oh, I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
I just reloaded my UI.
Okay, anyway, this fight seems incredibly complex, but it's not very hard. I've said that about 1,000 times about this place, but this is probably the epitome of... Sounds 10 times harder than it actually is. First phase isn't really a phase, it's just a glorified trash mob phase, basically. There's 3 Iron Summoners, one of the red, one of the purple, one of the green. Now we start at the red, we kill him, then we move over to purple, we kill the one in the purple, then move over and kill the one at green. Yeah, I'll buff before we get to the fucking boss, man. Try to relax, dude. Just chill. God, just give me my stats. So the red portal, that dude will cast Curse of the Legion on someone. After 20 seconds, it will spawn a Doom Lord. We just need to kill that Doom Lord. Kind of hurts on the tank, and I'll do a Shadow Bolt volley, no big deal. The big ability and the hardest part of this phase, if you can call it hard, is the Mark of Doom from that Doom Lord. It'll put a debuff on 3 random people, and you have a big 20-yard purple circle around you. Now, you can either kill yourself if you don't let that expire, or you can take some sort of avoidable damage and it'll expire off you. The way you get rid of that debuff is if you watch me, you run into the green here, and you take damage. That's all you do with it. Just make sure you're not standing near anybody else, although it's normal, so you can do it. It's not a huge deal. So remember, like I said, you get the big purple circle around you, just run into the green, debuff will go away, and you'll be fine. We'll be dealing with imps, kind of like on what's his dick, the dude that we just killed, except they don't spawn fire, which is great. Just kill the imps. And we'll also be dealing with Inferno. They'll spawn 3 sets of, or 3 Infernals, and they come in at like 35-second intervals or something like that. Just kill them. Now the trickiest part about this phase is that we got to move as soon as we kill the summoner. As soon as the summoner's dead, I don't care what the fuck ads are still up, we move to the next one, the ads will follow us over there. Then we kill them, we kill the summoner, and we move over to the 3rd summoner, and that's fine. We don't get Doom Guards after the 1st portal. Gul'dan breaks that thing to res Manaroth. As soon as we kill the summoners, Manaroth will animate. He will start in the center. Now that green spire that's off to our left there, that's where we're going to be tanking the boss. He's going to be kind of on the green, and you're going to face him away from that green spire to where his tail is into that spire. And that's pretty much all you guys need to do for the tanks. Now, till like 35%. You guys just hold him there, and that's fine. Now the tank mechanic on this fight is the glaive combo. Now he does a glaive thrust, he does a massive blast, then he does another glaive thrust. What he does is he will do glaive thrust, he will send you flying backwards, and the massive blast sends you backwards. He does a glaive thrust. Now you need to have some sort of active mitigation up on this because it will put a bleed on you, and the bleed sucks. So just watch out for the timer, make sure you have some sort of active mitigation up for the glaive thrust, you'll be okay. Then he will do a massive blast. It will knock you back about 60 yards. You won't go flying off if you tank him there. And this is where the quick tank swap needs to come in. The other tank, as soon as that massive blast needs to come out, needs to taunt the boss and take over from there on. You will take the 2nd glaive thrust, and then you will take the 1st glaive thrust of the next set, and the massive blast, then the 1st tank will taunt him back and hold him, and you guys just alternate for every glaive combo. That's really the tanking mechanic during this fight. It's not too complex. So for the first phase, we have imps and we have infernals. Just continue to kill them as usual. We will also have Fell Hellstorm. These will just be little black spots on the ground, and little fireballs will rain out of the sky. Just don't stand on those. We'll also have Manaroth's Gaze. Now this is the point when everyone is going to stack up behind the boss, kind of on the... I'm going to keep that down so the tanks know where to keep him. Kind of on the blue. What this does, it afflicts 3 random people with a fear, and you will run backwards towards that portal. Or not towards the portal, towards the spire, and you'll just run up against the spire and you'll stop moving. That's why we tank him there. Everyone needs to move with those people, because when the fear expires, they do about 300,000 damage split to anybody that soaks it. So we all just move with the people that are gazed, soak it, and then we spread back out. The side that we usually stack on is over kind of there on yellow. Just make sure we kind of spread out over on that side. When it's time to stack for the gaze, we go to blue, soak the gazes, spread back out. The other ability he will do is Fellseeker. It's just a 10-yard green circle. He will shoot a fireball at it and it explodes. Then it turns into a 20-yard circle. He explodes that one. Then a 30-yard circle. Then he explodes that one. And then he's done with Fellseeker. That is phase 2. Once we get to phase 3, we have no more imps. However, he gains Shadow Force. He will select 3 random people and he will force you away from him, and it's kind of like the winds on Iskar. He will try to push you towards the edge of the platform and knock you off. Make sure you are standing as far away from the edge as you can, or try to position yourself to where you're going to be getting pushed towards the far end. Meaning if you're standing on star, try to rotate yourself towards the center where you're going to be getting pushed towards red when that comes out. Strategy my other guild does, and we'll try it for the first attempt, is we stack up behind blue when the Shadow Force comes out. That way he just pushes you into the pillar and you don't have to worry about moving at all. Now that can be problematic as he likes to spawn Infernals there, and the Infernals do an AoE that sucks. So if there's 3 Infernals stacked there because we decided to stack up for the Shadow Force, people are just going to melt and get fucked really fast. But if we time it right, we should be okay. Otherwise, that's the only addition for Phase 3. We have no more Imps, but he gains Shadow Force. The tank mechanic is still exactly the same. And once he hits 35%, he's empowered. We get no more Infernals and we have no more Imps. However, everything functions a little bit differently. Shadow Force hits everybody now, so we can no longer stack up for that. What we do is we move everybody over to this side, which is the orange side. We'll kind of move the boss. I said, kind of right in the middle where he's almost standing, or closer towards where you see like his weapons on the ground, and kind of tank him where the weapon is at, like the big glaive there. When we hit phase 3, and everyone else stacks up, not on the orange marker. I'm just using that to show on this side of the room. So in the Shadow Force, just run against the boss. It doesn't push super hard on normal. He will also do, the glaive combo is empowered now. The glaive thrust does a frontal cleave, so the tanks cannot stand next to each other and taunt off. One of the tanks has to stand to the side, taunt after the massive blast, and then move in front of the boss. Now the massive blast is a little bit different. It knocks you backwards, and it also sends 3 waves at you, kind of like on Zakun. Now you need to watch those waves as you come back, as they will fuck you up hardcore. Other than that, tank mechanics and taunting and stuff is the same. Just make sure you're standing off to the side because it does do a cleave. The Hellstorm, it just kind of persists throughout the entire phase. So we're going to have more and more fireballs coming from the sky. Not really a big deal. We kind of ignored that. And then we have Empowered Manorod's Gaze. Now we cannot have everybody soak the gaze on this, because for every person that soaks it, it spawns a white pool on the ground. And if everybody soaks it, kind of like Defile and Lich King, it will cover the entire platform. So we need to have designated people soak for each person. Generally what we do, the other group, we don't have a hunter tonight, so that kind of sucks. I guess I'll soak one. We'll go from there, I guess. We just have everybody soak it and just heal through the damage. That's what the other group does. It doesn't take that hard. We don't really have a great composition. We have a small group, so we'll see what happens there. And then the Infel Seeker, it functions the same exact way, except it just does damage to everyone no matter where you're standing. So just make sure you're not standing in the center of it, as it does more damage there. Just make sure you get as far away as you can. Don't bother running, to China. Just make sure you're not standing in the circle, and that's about all you can do. Like I said, it's not complex. It's just an issue of, moving around this platform, and then we stack on moon or star, and sometimes we go to blue for the gaze, and then we go back to star, and then we go to blue for the gaze, and go back to star, and then for the Shadow Force we go to blue, and then we go back to the star, and then we go to the blue for the gaze, and it's just really a rhythmic sort of thing. Nothing here is particularly deadly. Nothing here is particularly hard. It's just, just getting into a rhythm. It's a very long fight, and it's a very boring fight. What we actually do is we start, because you can run up against these summoners, you won't aggro them, is we start kind of in between the red and the purple one. Then we kill the red one, and then we just go to the purple dude right behind us, and we go over to green, and then that's where we start him. Alright. Everyone's ready, so we'll give it a shot here. Alright guys, like I said, focus on the summoners, and when we have ads, Gilead, stuff like that, just primarily focus on the first summoner.
It's not ready. That's still recharging. It's still recharging.
So in 15 seconds, we're gonna have a Doom Lord spawning from... Nope, don't worry about that, not yet, Gale. Yeah, but you just pretty much have to wait that debuff out.
That's still recharging. It's not ready.
Get away from those Infernals, because they do like a pulsing AoE. Okay, we're gonna have a Doom Lord in a second. Kill that Doom Lord, guys. Everyone on the Doom Lord. If you get that big purple circle around you, make sure you run into the green, but make sure you're not gonna blow everybody up near you. Alright, everyone move over to the next summoner. Nope, run that into the green. Good. Make sure you guys aren't standing next to those Infernals, they hurt. Go ahead and start cleaning some of these Infernals up. They really don't have that much health, they die pretty quick. Especially watch out melee, if there's one right next to you, you might have to move. Make sure no one is standing near the melee if you're ranged, please. So we can't have the Infernals on top of them, it sucks. Yeah. So melee, you guys are not attacking Infernals, if I didn't make that clear. You guys should never, ever, ever attack an Infernal. They fucking hurt.
It's still recharging. I cannot use that item. That's still recharging. ready yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. I cannot use that item yet. It's not ready yet. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
But Melee's job here, I don't know why people are out killing the imps. Melee's job here is to kill the summoner's range to kind of keep the ads in check. May as well just die.
We had, for a while there, we had infernals right on top of the summoner.
Yeah, that's why we can't have any ranged on the infernal or the summoner, because they move towards ranged. They try to, at least.
Jump.
Yeah, just jump off the edge, guys. Don't drag it out. Or, you know, just stand there and not die. That's fine, too. Yeah, kind of like I said, guys, as soon as that first summoner's dead, everyone needs to move over and get to the next one. Just let the ads follow and then clean them up. Range job is, like I said, to kind of keep the ads in check while melee destroy the summoners. Don't have that much health. Primarily, if we have a buttload of imps up, that's fine. Just make sure we don't have fucking 30 infernals. I don't think I've ever seen that many up like that before.
I don't think we started on them immediately, so that might be why.
Probably. But yeah, make sure they're melee. You guys aren't by those infernals, those pulsing AoEs. They don't tickle, they hurt. That goes for like the actual fight as well. So. Okay.
5, 4.
Like I said, we probably won't go to heroic. We'll just work on this the rest of the night now that we're here. And once we finally get Manoroth down, then we can start working on actual heroic stuff. He's a more pressing goal at the moment. So these imps don't have much health. Make sure you stay on top of them. Same with the infernals. They only have like 750k. Alright, Doom Lord's up. Good job on those ads, guys. Much cleaner now. Everyone on that Doom Guard now, though. Everyone move over to kind of purplish. Catch up on the ads once the Doom Lord's dead.
Trying to.
Alright, melee, make sure you guys are on the summoner's range, kind of keep track of these infernals and such. Much cleaner so far now. Remember ranged on the infernals, please. Good, there you go.
Summoner about to die.
Okay, everyone move over to green, just let the ads follow. make sure we catch up on this stuff before we get the boss.
Still recharging.
Remember, all arranged on the ads, please. Please make sure you're over kind of by the summoner, otherwise the imps will fixate on the closest person and kind of mess you up. If we're all kind of together, they'll choose random people. Let me know when that summoner's about dead.
25%.
Okay.
15.
Okay, that's fine. Just keep killing them. Make sure you focus on the ads,
Dead.
guys. Okay. Finish with these imps. Remember, kind of get over towards yellow now. Alright, remember guys, this is also a big ad fight. Stay on top of the ads. We'll have plenty of time to DPS as the fight goes on because he stops spawning certain ads as we go. Goes for melee as well. Make sure you guys get to those imps. Just make sure you're not by the infernals. Turn the boss away from that pillar. There you go, just like that. Can you pull him out just a little bit actually, maybe 10 yards or so? He has a big hitbox, so it's kind of hard to move him. Oh, there's the gaze. We didn't stack because people were killing imps. It's my fault.
Taunting.
Guys, we need to get close to the boss, please. Everyone. Don't be fucking 30 yards away like I'm seeing some people be. Because the imps also choose a person to spawn on as well. That's why we stack up like that. There's the shadow, or not the shadow force, the whatever. Okay, everyone on the ads. Cannot be standing on those infernals, guys. Killed someone. Alright, get behind the boss. Got the gaze. Everyone behind the boss. Yeah, I'm seeing people way spread out for some reason, but I don't know why. Follow these people. Remember, melee, your job is the imps as well. I'm seeing some people just focus on the boss. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know how many times, like I said, I have to explain in these fights. Kill the fucking ads. Took 3 attempts for Zool for people to kill the ads. I just don't get it. Like, fucking 11 of these 13 fights in here are seriously kill the ads. May as well just go ahead and wipe it. I'm not gonna do it down DPS. But yeah, the boss is a little bit too far out that time, but that's okay. Move him back, like, you know where he was just at. Move him back about 5 yards from that point. To where that green is kind of right on his stomach. Or about midway through him.
So what was the giant big green circle?
That's the Fell Seeker. Just don't stand on that. So it's out at 10 yards, and then he shoots a missile at it, and 20 yards, then he shoots a missile, and 30 yards, he shoots a missile. Just avoid it. Yeah, it also helps if we stack up, guys, because those implosions, I mean, I don't mean like stack like on one point, but make sure we stay loosely clumped, because those implosions, they choose a random person. Now, if we're spread out, you know, among 100 yards, we're gonna have imps all over the fucking place. Kind of like we did that time. I saw people, like, seriously, while the boss was out, I saw some people, like, back towards the red pillar, and I don't know why people are that far away. So like I said, just for reference, I'm going to move that mark a little bit closer, and the boss is on green. If people look over there right now in the range, we're going to be kind of loosely clumped around the star. No further back than that. That way it's very easy to get behind the boss with the shadow gaze and stuff like that. It's one of those fights that you see it enough time, it's easier, and in my opinion, it actually gets easier as it goes on. Because the imps and stuff are the hardest part of this fight, the ads at least. Once you stop the imp spawning, he just starts to melt, because there's no ads aside from the infernals. phase 3 is supposed to be, or phase 4 is supposed to be hard, but it's very, very easy. It doesn't do like any damage. Okay, everyone. Oh, I didn't do a ready check. I guess thought I did. Okay, now everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's still recharging. It's not ready. It's still recharging. That's still recharging. I can't pass it.
Over range, make sure you're getting out of those infernals. Okay, Doom Lord's gonna spawn kind of on me. I'm just past the infernals. Doom Lord's up. Remember, kill the Doom Lord and then finish the ads. And there's a fucking infernal right in melee. If that ever happens, guys, just switch to it and Zerg him real fucking fast, I guess. At least in the first phase. Cool, I think my game just crashed. Yeah, World of Warcraft has stopped working. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you very much.
Oh, I'm dead. May as well just wipe it, guys. It's always nice coming in and seeing like a million infernals and imps still alive.
Some of which killed me if I could jump up. Fucked up.
So, like I said, kind of like everything else, guys, I'm, you know, I just don't know how to express it, like, clearly enough where people grasp it. I mean, just kill the fucking infernals and imps if you're ranged. Fuck the summoners, let the ranged or the melee take care of it. I don't know why we have to go through this all the time. It seems like I say something, I get mad, and then all of a sudden it's fixed.
The proper process for things, right?
I guess, man.
Yell louder.
I was so mad on Blackhand for like 35 attempts, and I finally snapped. And all of a sudden, the next attempt, everything went perfectly. It was like, okay.
Again, if an infernal gets in the melee, you just want me to grip him off?
If possible. If in the first phase, if that ever happens, melee just swap to it and kill it real fast. Like I said, they have like 750,000 health. If everyone's on it, you should kill it in like 5 seconds. You know, if range and stuff and everyone's on it. Like I said, it
As
doesn't
long as there's only one.
Yeah, if there's like 3 of them there, then yeah, get the fuck out of Dodge. But
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's still recharging.
same with the imps too. They only have like 230,000 health. They're really not that bad. Alright, we have a Doom Lord in a second. Alright, everyone on that Doom Load. Alright guys, as soon as that first summoner's dead, everyone move over to kind of the next one. The more you hang behind, the more the Infernals are just gonna sit there and the Imps are just gonna spam you and not actually move. go ahead and continue to maintain these ads.
Infernal right on top of melee. Gripped away, good job. Infernal about to hit on melee again.
Okay, Summoner's dead. Move over. Oh, Oni just got fucking bombed by something, apparently. Yeah, that's why we moved, guys.
Should
I'd
I
almost
card?
prefer, and I didn't realize people weren't doing it, but they're not really moving. I mean, just wipe it, and I'll explain what I mean next attempt by move. Something else I'm going to say too is we're way too spread out, and I'll go into that as well. So like I said, those imps, they choose a ranged person to spawn on. Now, if we're clumped around a 30-yard section, they're all going to spawn together, very easy to kill. Now, if we're spread along like 100 yards, they're going to be all over the fucking place and an absolute nightmare to take care of. I'm going to clear these marks up. I think people kind of understand that. So for the first phase, we start on green and we kill the dude on red. Second phase, if I get the marker to show up, everyone kind of moves over to purple. That's where the range are going to be. We do not stand over on the side of green. We move over to purple. As soon as that one is dead, we move over to we're oranges, and we kill that summoner. Once that's dead, the boss is going to be spawning. Tank the boss there. Range is going to stack up on there. For the gazes, we move over to moon. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'll mark myself, I guess. It's not used to it. Like I said, remember, I'm not saying to stack on top of each other because the imps, if we're on top of each other, they're all going to spawn on one person and they're going to blow us the fuck up. Think of it like the hands on Cormrock. We can deal with it on normal, but not this far in. We need to stay loosely clumped. I think the range for the imps is, let me see, like the implosion. Yeah, it's 3 yards, so, I mean, it's not that big of a range. If we're loosely clumped, it's only going to hit like 2 or 3 people at the most. That way it's easier for melee to, or range to kill, or clean those up while they're killing the infernals and etc. Just be kind of in the general area where I'm at if you're ranged. That way the infernals will move towards us as well. And if that ever happens, just sidestep them. Don't move 70 yards away from them. Just move out of the AoE and you're good enough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's still recharging.
Okay, go ahead and start moving. As soon as these imps and stuff all move within range, we'll start killing those. Alright, get the Doom Lord. Go ahead and start clearing some of these imps and stuff up. Same with the infernals. Remember, don't be on top of each other, just kind of make sure we're on the same general side.
her
Okay,
down.
move to the next one. I'm just thinking we might have the DPS for this because we're having an extremely hard time keeping up with things. We just might not be geared enough for this. I've never seen it this bad.
They're spawning almost as fast as we can kill them.
Yeah, like I said, we just might not be ready for this. Guys, everyone kind of move over to where the new set of markers are. Don't hang back. Move over.
Infernal's on Summoner.
Very nice.
That was beautiful.
10% on some.
Okay, boss is gonna be coming out in a second. Remember, guys,
Yeah.
ads, all times, ads. We will get plenty of boss DPS and stay ahead of the ads. Melee, help on imps, etc. Right, we generally have a much longer spawn time in between infernals and imps now, so it's like 45 seconds in between instead of like 30 like it is before. Okay. And everyone start moving to the boss's butt. Everyone move to moon. Follow these people out. As soon as this is over, get back to the boss's side. And kill the ads. And really, we just repeat this now until 65%. It's just the rhythm now. Watch the Fellseeker. Gonna have Infernals. Yep, you got a taunt there. So whoever takes that first massive blast needs to not get the boss back. So get DB back up. Ari, you're just gonna hold the boss now. You're gonna take the next massive blast. And I'm probably gonna die. No, never mind. Ari, you're just going to hold the boss. You're gonna get sent flying back, and then DB is gonna hold the boss. And then he's gonna hold the boss till he gets sent flying back, and then you'll taunt, etc. You just rotate after every blast. Not before, but after. Now DB taunts him. Now DB, you're gonna hold him until you get knocked back next. Remember, guys, get on these ads. A lot of infernals up. Remember, it's priority on the ads at all times. Don't just tunnel the boss. It's always ads. Alright, get behind the boss. Watch out for those infernals. Kill the infernals. Yep. Now, Ari, you just hold him, and then DB will taunt him after you get knocked back, and you guys just rotate. That's all you guys do. Alright, ranged, get these ads, clean this stuff up. Melee, get them these imps if you can, without getting fucked by the infernals. Okay, get to the boss's butt. Yep, someone's gonna go flying off because they didn't move in time. And we're falling behind on the ads. So guys, this is what I mean. You kill the fucking ads. We started off so good, now I think people tunnel the boss. It's so easy to fall behind on this fight at the drop of a hat. I mean, if you are slow on the ads for 5 seconds, you're done. Said it gets easier at 65% because all we have to deal with are infernals. It's just endurance up until then.
It really sucks that after you get feared that the Infernals like to drop on top of you.
Well, that's why we move out of that section. 9 times out of 10, the Infernals will pop over there after the fear happens, and that's why we just get out of there. That's why we never stay behind the boss, except just for the fear. As soon as the fears go out and we clear the fears, we get the fuck out from behind him and we go back to his side.
Right.
I said it should never happen that we have Infernals up while we're getting feared. If that happens, it means we're killing them too slow.
No, that was happening twice.
That means people have moved over there before the fear happened then. People have moved too fast. Either that or they just never left anyway. Trust me, I've killed him 9 times and I've never seen that happen if we do it right. Usually that'll happen, like I said, if people move too soon or they're not moving out of there fast enough. The Infernals will pop behind the boss, but that will happen once we're cleared out of there. Because we'll be back there, the Infernals will pop up, and then we get the hell out of there. Like I said, if we take a tick or two of them from them, that's fine, as long as we're not just standing there in them. Like I said, our DPS isn't the greatest, as Phase 1's taking quite a long time, but it's okay. Ideally, we want to be out of Phase 1 like short of 2.5 minutes. We're getting close to like 4. Like I said, that'll come though as we kill more and more normal bosses at least. I will say this, if we don't have the DPS for this, we definitely don't have the stuff for Reaver yet, so... I know people are anxious to try heroics, but they're pretty brutal this time around, not like BRF. Should be a little window there for your melee to not get hit. Okay, everyone move over. Remember guys, get to kind of the side of where purple's at. Remember. You don't have to be at purple, just make sure on this general side though. Like the summoner's left side.
%.
Okay,
Summoner down.
Next. Watch the Infernals as you go. Remember guys, kind of stay on that star-ish area. Make sure we're still spread out though. Not majorly spread out, but just kind of clumped. As long as we're not stacked, we're good. Much cleaner Phase 1 so far for what it's worth. I'm not sure what changed, but keep it up.
Fucking sweet tank DPS.
Thanks for the encouragement, Kane.
I don't
Man,
replace.
if I could figure out what happened, man. No, whatever you guys are doing, it's good. So
Alright, summoner down.
finish these infernals and stuff, just so we don't get overloaded. Remember, we're still gonna continue to get ads and stuff, so it's not like you're killing the infernals for good, but it's just making sure we don't have 7 trillion of them. Alright, make sure to swing the boss around. Okay, everyone on the boss's butt.
Whoops.
Spread back out. Spread back out. Remember, guys, as soon as that fear's done, we get out of his butt. I think that's what happened last time. People were just kind of hanging around in there. As soon as the fear's over, we get back to our side. It's the Seeker.
That's still recharging.
Beware.
I can't cast that. Still recharging. Still recharging.
Okay, start moving up behind the boss. Can you move him out just a little bit? A couple yards.
Shit, sorry.
More Kane, or is this good?
No, that's good. That's good.
So apparently I clipped through it.
Yeah, that'll happen occasionally. I've seen it maybe once out of like 20 attempts.
Beware.
Just keep it going. Alright guys, don't fall behind in those infernals. Scroll your fucking camera all the way out if you need to so you can see stuff. So people are just gonna fall off, that's fine, just want people to see it. Yeah, boss is just a little bit too close to that edge still. Right there is about perfect for the future.
Beware.
Here, to be entirely honest with you, I don't mean to discourage anyone, but I don't think our DPS is quite there yet. We need to have that first set of Infernals dead about 15 seconds before the next one comes in, and we're not quite there.
Beware. Fear the Leech's might. Squirm. Scream.
Okay, anyway guys, good work on Zool tonight. That was very, very good. Took a couple attempts, but 2 last attempts there were about as perfect as you can get for him. So, back on Wednesday, like I said, we'll just do normal stuff because I think it's important to get 12 out of 12 here. That way people can actually start getting their 4 pieces. Not that we couldn't before, but getting the chest pieces will actually help, and 4 pieces for multiple classes is very, very big. So, anyway, thanks for coming tonight, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
Four-piece shit, I need to get my 2-piece, damn it.
I would like a piece.
I got 2-piece.
Yeah. I don't have 1 piece of tier gear yet.
See you guys later.
Late.
Thank you guys all for watching, and that's going to be the end of the normal raid for tonight. We'll be back with some Skyforge or Diablo 3 later on. Thank you guys all for watching. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes with more content.